Okay, here's the second part of this. Same packet, but now I want to go to show you a little something different. There's two answers, but so I minus 28x, but I can't minus him from 14x squared, so I put minus 28x. Now our new problem is 14x to the second minus 28x equals 0. Okay. Okay, so GCF, don't have a negative, you got x on both. 14 and 28, so I take 14. 2 and 7. Decimal, 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 and then I already have 7, okay? So, 14, 28. Let's try 14. 1 and 2. Okay, so 14 is the winner. So 14x. So that's 1x. Negative 2, so minus 2. So that's factor 1, that's factor 2. Okay, so 14x can equal 0, 1x minus 2 can equal 0. Zero. Two. Okay, next problem. I need 0. So minus 9x and minus 9x. Okay. So I have negative 24x to the second minus 9x equals 0. Okay, so GCF, we have a negative in front. We have x's on both. So now let's take 9, okay? 1 and 9. Decimal. 3, 3, so it's twins, okay? So I got 24 and 9. Let's try 9. Decimal. So let's try 3. It's 8 and 3. Okay, so 3 works. So negative 3x. So negative 24 divided by negative 3 is 8, and then x plus negative. Negative 9 divided by negative 3 is 3. So that's factor 1 and factor 2. Okay, so negative 8x equals 0. 8x plus 3 equals 0. Or sorry, negative 3. Negative 3. 3. So 0. Negative 0.375. Okay, next problem. 2 answers. You need your 0, okay? So 8x to the second minus 4x equals 0. Okay, so GCF, I don't have the negative, I have x on both. 8 and 4, so 4, 1, 4, 2, 2. So we're done there. Okay, so I've got 8 and 4. First I take 4. 2, 1. So good. 4 works, so 4 is the winner, so 4x comes out. Okay, so 8 divided by 4 is 2, and that's x. Negative 4 divided by 4 is negative 1, so minus 1. Those go away. Okay, so that's factor 1, that's factor 2. Okay, so 4x can equal 0. 2x minus 1 can equal 0. So that's 0. So 1 divided by 2, 0.5. Okay. Next, I got 2 answers. We got to get a 0. So actually, this is a repeat, so get rid of it. Okay. This is the same problem as that one. Okay, this one here, 2 answers, need a 0, so minus 6x, and then we just put minus 6x behind it, so 3x to the second minus 6x equals 0. Okay, so GCF, we don't have a negative, we got x on both. Then we take 3. 1, 3. 3 divided by 2 is a decimal, and then I already have 3. Okay, so I've got 3 and 6, so I try the 3. Okay. 3 divided by 3 is 1, 6 divided by 3 is 2, so 3 works on both of them, so 3x. That's 1, and that'd be x, and then 2, so 2. Okay, that's factor 1, that's factor 2, so 3x can equal 0, or 1x minus 2 equals 0. So 0 plus 2 plus 2, 1x equals 2, so 2. Okay, next problem, there's 2 answers. So minus 10x, minus 10x. So 4x to the second power minus 10x equals 0. Okay, GCF, you don't have a negative, you got x on both. So 4 and 10, let's look at 4. 4 divided by 1 is 4. It's twins, okay, so I got double 2's. As soon as I get a double, I'm done. Okay, so I got 4 and 10. Okay, so we'll try 4 first. 4 divided by 4 is 1. Now 10 divided by 4, decimal. Okay, so we can't do that. Now do 2. Okay, so 2, 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5. Okay, so 2 it is. So 2x is the GCF. So 2x, I put 2x here, that's plus negative. 4 divided by 2 is 2, so it would be 2 with an x. Negative 10 divided by 2 is negative 5, so minus 5. Okay, so factor 1, factor 2. Okay, so 2x equals 0, 2x minus 5 equals 0. So I get 0. 2x equals 5, and then divide by 2. 5 divided by 2 is 2.5. Okay. Okay, good. Last two. Need 0, so minus 14x, minus 14x. Okay, so negative 42x to the second minus 14x equals 0. Okay. So GCF you have a negative, okay, you got x, so 14's the go-to, 1, 14, 2 and 7, decimal, 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 and I've already got 7, okay, so 42 and 14, so we try 14 first. That's 3, that's 1, so that's going to work, so 14. Okay. It's 3, 3x, and 1. This is factor 1, this is factor 2. Okay, so negative 14x equals 0, 3x plus 1 equals 0. So I get 0. So 3 times x is negative 1, then I divide by 3. Negative 1 divided by 3, negative 0.3 repeating. I can get a decimal at the end, okay, but nowhere else. One of these can be decimals. These can be decimals, but other than that, no. You got a negative, you have x on both, so let's try 12. Two and 6, okay, and then 3, 3 and 4, and then I already have 4, okay, so let's try 12 and 30. First we'll try 12, see if that works. 1, that'll work, but the other one, it doesn't work. Okay? It's got to work for both. Okay, get the amount 6. So 12 divided by 6 is 2, and 5. Okay, so 6. So that's 2, then x, negative 5, so minus 5. Okay. Negative 6x equals 0, 2x minus 5 equals 0. So we divide by negative 6, and I get 0. Plus 5 plus 5, 2x equals 5, then I divide by 2. And 5 divided by 2 is 2.5. Okay. Okay, that's all I got for you. to try some ones on your own tomorrow.